Regular guy here, and I know this isn't your traditional YouTube video, and you're probably expecting so much more, and I understand, but listen, I'm just a regular guy living his regular life. I'm usually on TikTok. YouTube is a new field for me, guys, but I'm gonna try to get this thing figured out because I had this crazy idea that I wanted to start seeing if I can make a small business of making cookies. I know it's crazy, right? A regular guy making regular cookies, but I don't know. It's something about this. This is how it all started right here. I was a pizza guy. I was doing deliveries for Domino's at night as well as working my day job. It was a nonstop cycle. That's how I got my viral video on TikTok. Check out TikTok, regular guy, Tommy, Tommie. Check me out on TikTok. That's fine. But listen, when I was delivering pizza, there was a kid and they needed, I could slow down. I don't know why I feel like I gotta be like so quick. TikTok makes you feel like, bah, 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 bah. You know, people don't have time to sit around and listen to you ramble, but this is YouTube. It's a little different, right? You guys have a little bit more time, I'm hoping. Listen, I was delivering pizzas and we got this delivery that came up. It was somebody's birthday. That's all we knew was somebody's birthday. I didn't know how old they were or anything about them. I just went and got a card and I went and got some balloons. And I walked in there singing happy birthday, looking, I said, hey, is Vicky here? And a little girl raised her hand. She was sitting with her friends. She raised her hand. She said, that's me. And I said, happy birthday. And I came over there singing. We made her a lava cake and I bought her a card and balloons. And she was so happy. And afterwards, her mom reached out to me. She said, listen, you have no idea what that meant to my daughter. She's going through some things right now. And this was amazing. What you did for her was so amazing. And it made her feel so good. And thank you so much for that. And it's that human connection that means everything. And the kids end up making me cards. Thank you, pizza guy. We love you. You're so nice. And you know, it just was a real special time in my life. And since then, I've been able to give up my pizza job and just work my main job. But I'll be honest with you guys, I'm starting to miss that human connection. And so I was telling the wife that I want to go back to doing deliveries again. And she said, pizza? I said, no, I think I want to make cookies. I think I want to make cookies and deliver cookies to people, or even like set up a stand inside the local town and, you know, give cookies out. I don't know. I'm not a baker by any means. Anybody that watches my stuff know, regular guy around the kitchen, I don't know, but it doesn't mean I can't learn. I feel like every dream starts somewhere, and you start at the beginning, you work your way up, and it's trial and error. We're gonna have a couple burnt cookies, a couple, you know, messed up cookies, whatever. But you know what? It's a small loss, I feel like, and to be able to have a big reward. You know, it's a little bit of risk for a big reward is what I'm trying to say. Nothing y'all gonna learn about me. I am dyslexic. So if anybody stays and follows and likes and just continues on with this journey, y'all gonna be like, I don't know if I could do this. I do apologize. I'm apologizing in advance because I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed or the brightest guy out there or anything like that. I'm just a normal guy living his regular life, and that's how the whole thing started. Just a regular guy, you know. And so this is my journey, and this is day one, and this is how it starts. And I'm doing this for me this time, you know. And I told my wife, you just never know. Maybe one day I'll have a regular guy cookie store. It might be 10 years from now, but you never know. I have to start somewhere is what I'm saying. So this is day one. I got to stop rambling. I got to get into work, but I want to make sure I did this for me. I said, today you do this for you. You take a minute, you make your video, you post it, and you hold yourself accountable. And so the next video you see will be me trying to figure out what ingredients go into making a perfect cookie, trial and error, and seeing how this thing works. You know, we got to figure if we can get a booth and what it takes to be able to sell cookies. And I don't know. It was a crazy idea but everything starts with a crazy idea. So we'll see what happens. Regular guy got to go to work, but thank you so much for jumping on this journey. And I'll try to keep it in a playlist, and so that way it's organized and all that good stuff. But give me a little leeway, guys. Just a regular guy here.